Hey, Louis fans, Louis Vision here. It's time for another fucking cartoon. I miss Saturday morning cartoons, man. And in case you don't know, a lot of the kids out there aren't aware of this, but, well, first of all, you shouldn't be watching this if you're a kid. Saturday morning cartoons used to be a thing. They are not a thing anymore. I guess, everyone's fucking watching shit on Netflix and YouTube now. It's all good. The theodd1sout comic just came out with a new sketch. I don't even know if you would call this a sketch, actually. Came up with another cartoon, Peeing Yourself. So, of course, I'm going to see this one. I mean, I got such a positive response to my last reaction of an animated short the other day. No, but I'm a legit fan of these guys. And, that's the thing, too. I want to watch things that I, myself, am a fan of. Well, what am I even saying? This guy in particular, he's got a huge fan base. But yeah, I like to watch stuff that I know I'll get a kick out of. And yeah. So, yeah.
Today's word of the day is micturate. Did you come here to listen to me talk about juvenile topics and tell bad puns?
Micturate.
Well, you're in luck.
Micturate.
What? You didn't? Aw, that really pisses me off. You all read the title. You know what this video is going to be about. Peeing yourself. James is running out of ideas! In my adult life, I've had so many close calls with not making it to the toilet. I'm surprised I haven't pooped my pants more often. One time when I was in college, I was walking home from campus and I sort of had that feeling that I needed to go. I thought I could make it back to my dorm, but then when I was walking back, I just couldn't hold it. So I started just booging it back home. Apparently running makes it so you poop faster though. But I burst through the front door and I just went straight for the bathrooms, and it was close. Very, very close. But I made it. If the front door was locked, I don't know what I would have done. Another time I had a close call, I was playing Pokemon Go.
Oh god, there was a girl in my building who had a similar situation. She really needs to go and the door was locked and she was knocking on the fucking neighbors' doors and no one would let her use the fucking bathroom. And of course I wasn't gonna let her use mine.
I just wanted to say that according to my mom, I was potty trained very easily. Now I have no memory of this, but apparently every time me and my twin sister went to the bathroom in the toilet, we got M&Ms. And my twin sister, bless her soul, was having some trouble learning how to do it. So instead, I just shared my M&Ms with her and everyone was happy. Except it's been 20 years and she's still not potty trained. I'm still giving her M&Ms to this day. I've had a couple of accidents happen when I was in elementary school, but only like 2 times though. I promise. The first time I peed my pants in class, I was in the 1st grade. My first grade teacher was just a humongous bitch. Just a humongous person.
Not
Literally,
in school.
she was pregnant. For the first 9 months of my 1st grade career, I had to deal with this pregnant person, and even as a little tiny 6-year-old, I hated her. Now I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say that we are probably ornery little 6-year-olds, but I wouldn't expect 6-year-olds to be well behaved. So why would you get a pregnant person who feels sick all the time to be our teacher? Was it because she couldn't afford maternity leave? One day she threw up in a trash can right in front of us, and we all just sat there not really doing or saying anything. I made a video about this a long time ago, but one time my twin sister got injured on a trampoline and she had to be in a wheelchair for a couple of months. That happened while we were in 1st grade. So one time when we were in class, there was a fire drill, and the teacher told my sister that she had to get out of the wheelchair. Now she could get out of the chair. Her legs worked just fine. It was her back that was injured. But I mean, what if she was actually bound to that wheelchair? Do we not have an escape route for the disabled? Leave the chair behind, it'll only slow you down. What? You need that chair to move around? Well, it's gonna have to burn! But it gets worse. To get out of the school, we had to go up these stairs.
Man, we had a teacher once. They made her teach. She found out her dad passed away. Oh god, she was so emotionally distraught. This was like grade 1 or 2. That's not a smile.
What a female dog. Not just that, a pregnant female dog. So one day I asked the teacher if I could go to the bathroom, and can you guess what she said? She said no. I forget the exact circumstances, but you shouldn't ever tell a 6-year-old that they can't go to the bathroom, because guess what? They can, and they will. That hand raise, that's not really asking for permission.
Oh, you had one of those instances?
I raised my hand a second time. Do you remember
the
when
teacher
you told
wouldn't
me
let me
I
go to
couldn't
the bathroom a lot. Because she didn't like me.
Well, we have a bigger problem now. I wish I knew curse words back then. You know that kid that was in—
But it never got to that point with me. But I've heard of that shit happening. A lot. It's pretty common. It's okay.
The second time I peed myself, I forgot what grade I was in. Hopefully I was still in first grade.
Your kids go to the bathroom.
12th grade. But this time it was at recess. And I didn't know that you could go to the bathroom at recess. I thought the school was locked up. So I had to really go to the bathroom, and I did. I did McTurate myself.
That's all there is to it. A winner.
Guys.
So urinate myself is incorrect? What is the point of having a word like McTurate?
I'm going to tell you something I thought I would take to my grave. So if we ever meet each other in real life, you're not allowed to make fun of me for this. I, James, was a bedwetter until I was 8 years old. I was good going to the toilet when I was conscious, but being unconscious, I was uncontrollable. If we're counting the total times in my life that I've had an accident, then there's too many to count. There were many days when I'd wake up to wet bed sheets, then I'd have to change my sleeping position and try and get some more sleep. The worst part about wetting the bed is that you have no control over it. You were gambling every time you went to sleep. There were some things I would try to help me not wet myself. One thing were these things called good nights. They were pretty much diapers with a bigger kid on the bed.
No, I don't think I had a problem.
Your life hits a low point when you have to wear diapers for a second time. I would hate putting these things on because they're totally stupid, and I'm 8 years old. I don't need diapers. Okay, I literally never slept with them on once. I would take them off every night before I would go to bed. I hated those things. I'd rather pee my pants than wear a diaper. So since I didn't like those, I tried this alarm thing, which I also hated. You put a clamp on your underpants, and you put this thing called an alarm unit right next to your face, and you'd sleep with this contraption of uncomfortableness on you.
Maybe he is running out of stories. No, I say that because this is actually a really good, juicy story.
Blast a loud noise in your face, and that was supposed to wake you up
like the fact that he would actually...
Problem was that every time the alarm went off, I was too tired to remember what was going on. So I would just think, what the heck? I need to get this loud noise away from me.
The best comedians talk about their problems.
And throw it away and go back to sleep without realizing what I was doing. Sort of like what I do now with the real alarm. Then I'd go back to bed, wake up in the morning, and realize, oh, that's why the alarm went off. Then later I got some pills from some doctor. Drugs. Solves all your problems, baby. I know this video has a weird subject matter, but let's be realistic. It's a part of life. Everyone poops or pees their pants at some point. And if you haven't, well, that just means you have something to look forward to.
No, this was good. The fact that you're kind of uncomfortable talking about it, dude,
I'm at PAX South right now.
You have to go to that
video after this weekend. I was really crunched for time getting the drawings done, so I had my friend Speechy help color some of the pictures, except she did too good of a job coloring, and they were all way too detailed for my style. Like look at this bed. I can't use this. I only use 5 colors tops. So I decided I'm not gonna give her a shout out. Again, that's Speechy, who I'm not shouting out. I think her fan art made it into this video, actually. And also my buddy Carson Animates colored like 2 of the pictures, and I'd feel weird if I didn't acknowledge that he helped color 2. Thanks for watching. This is my 100th video, so to celebrate, you should watch this video 100 times and share it with 100 friends, which means that this video should get at least 1 billion views. Again, thanks for watching, and wear your seatbelt.
He didn't say how to share it, so in a way I am sharing the video. If I get more than 100 views, I will have done what he asked me to do. That was pretty funny. That's pretty good. You know, it's like kind of feel like I'm a big fan of comedians, and like a lot of the best in the world talk about shit that no one else would talk about it, but they talk about it in a funny way. And the fact that they're talking about it and they're like one of the first to bring it up publicly, you find out that all it really does is makes everyone else realize, you know, oh shit, how much alike we all are. I'm out of it, and man. That was it's morning, so wake and bakes have a bit more of a impact. I'm a little more out of it than usual. It's like I just woke up and shit, there are actually a few stories from school I could tell, man, that are pretty fucked up. If only I could draw.